Hi everyone, here Jayaron Joseph from University of Technology and Applied Science, Oman. And it's my great pleasure to be here with you to present my paper on integrating artificial intelligence in English language teaching and learning. At the outset, I really want to congratulate and appreciate the organizers of the 9th International Conference on Languages, Linguistics, and Literature and Translation Literature at Ahwaz, Oman, Iran. Without much introduction, let me get into my paper. First, I will take you through some of the news headlines regarding AI we read recently. AI in the news. Robots and AI taking over jobs. What to know about the future of jobs? AI could replace up to 300 million workers around the world. Canada opens investigation into AI firm behind ChatGPT. It causes social issues. Married father commits suicide after encouraged by an AI chatbot. Countries are competing to develop their own AI platforms. China, India, and Elon Musk is developing his own. And Google is developing its own chatbot called Bard. Of course, it has impacted the academic field too. Academics are concerned. It affects students' writing skills. ChatGPT passes MBA exam given by Wharton professor. Based on this background and the much applauded or discussed AI nowadays, uh, I would like to tell you the objectives of this session. In general, is to create and enhance awareness of integrating AI in teaching English language. To be specific, to define AI and a few AI-related terms. I want to highlight certain artificial intelligence tools and want to define what's chatbots. And I want to demonstrate or I want to explain how chatbots can be exploited to teach English and learn English. And also present some findings from my study regarding educators' concerned risk and opportunities as they perceived from educators from my university and also from English Learning Exchange Forum, Oxford English Learning Exchange Forum, in which I'm a member. And finally, I want to make some recommendations for effective use of AI in ELT. Let's look at the definition. You can read. AI includes, there are certain terms that we need to be aware of. The artificial intelligence means the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks normally requiring human intelligence. And there's another important term that is machine learning. It gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. And of course, deep learning. Machine learning algorithms with brain-like logical structure of algorithms called artificial neural networks. Just like we have physical neural networks in our brain, AI platforms or systems have artificial neural networks. It functions just like a brain. It's also important to know what AI is not. You can read it for yourself. You need to know AI can't replace human. It's not infallible. And also remember, it doesn't have human-like intuition and empathy and creativity. And it can go wrong if it is not designed. There are some examples of AI applications that we need to know or we must have come across. These are some common examples of AI which is used for different purposes. And of course, we have this OpenAI that invented ChatGPT. Of course, there are certain language learning AI platforms. Grammarly, Reading Progress in Microsoft Teams. These are all AI-assisted language learning tools. They are highly interactive and appear natural. This is another tool to teach where teachers can generate worksheets and teaching aids. What's a chatbot? Chatbot is a computer program that uses artificial intelligence and natural language processing uh, to understand customer questions and automate responses to them, and stimulating human conversation. Character is a well-known chatbot where students or people can interact with their favorite characters or their uh, famous personalities. And this can English learners can use this chatbot to practice language. What is ChatGPT? It's a chatbot. We can read it. What is GPT? Generated pre-trained transformer. That means once the algorithms are set and the system is trained, then you don't have it to input every time. It itself will find answer. It itself will work just like a human. There are many implications in English language teaching of chatbots like ChatGPT. It will help in vocabulary uh, practice. People can know the meaning and definition. What's important is to know the prompt. The students or teachers should give the right prompt to get the right answer. Students and teachers can check collocations that often confuses uh, people, the users of language. They can ask for topic-specific vocabulary. If you're teaching a topic, you can save time by asking AI tools or platforms to give you the required number of vocabulary. And then you can display this in the class and ask students to practice. It can give you sample conversations, and this will help as a model for students to practice on their own. It can revise writing and check grammar. And what is important is that it should be used to improve our English and identify the weaknesses in language, and not for cheating and plagiarism. Other prompts that would help in English language teaching and learning is you can use this for paraphrasing and summarizing. And even new teachers can create and generate lesson plan. And it can give many tips about managing classrooms. And other AI assisted software like naturalreaders.com can change text to audio or text to speech and speech to text, where students can practice pronunciation. For example, the students here in Middle East, in some parts, they face the problem of pronouncing sounds like p and b. So such practices can be given. Teachers can write a text or ask the chatbots to create a text based on including these letters, and then it may be posted in the text-to-speech software, and it can be played to students for practice. These are other ways we can use uh, chatbots or ChatGPT, for, GPT, for language training purpose. I did conduct a study, and now I would like you to focus on my study. And based on this background, I planned qualitative study where I asked set the research questions. What are EFL lectures' perception of artificial intelligence and ChatGPT? It's an open-ended question. I deployed a survey, and I got many responses from my colleagues or educators at the University of Technology and Applied Sciences, and also from Oxford English Language Exchange Forum. I have received many responses as these. You can read it for yourself. Some suggest technology is a powerful tool for teaching. It can facilitate students' learning to its maximum. The key is to know how to use it effectively. There were more than 35 or nearly 45 responses that I collected, and I used content analysis to identify main themes and sub-themes. And there are three sub-themes that I found. They are concerns, risks, and opportunities posed by AI tools. The concerns are here. Educators felt that it can transform education. It scares some educators. Some feel it's too popular. Some are concerned that without training, it can't be used effectively. Awareness of pros and cons is important. And some teachers felt learners should not be restricted about it. Let user decide whether to use or not. These are some of the concerns. And second main theme is risk. Of course, we have seen or we have read about it. Teachers, educators are frustrated about writing. AI generated essays, another issue, risk. Such tools can cause many errors, and it can make learners lazy. Despite concerns and risks, there are opportunities. I'll quickly take you through, considering my time, to save my time. It motivates learners. It can be used to teach dangerous items which they can't directly engage with. It helps in personalized learning. It helps in remote learners, those who don't have opportunities for regular learning. And there are many more. Of course, some of the sub-themes are the results of literature review too. For example, text-to-speech and speak-to-text is an opportunity for learners to practice language in different forms. It helps teachers in material preparation. Based on these findings, I would like to make some recommendations. You can read it for yourself. Learners should be made aware that it's their own intelligence that counts in exam, despite every form of AI assistance. AI is fallible, and stakeholders should be made aware that AI can make mistakes or produce a biased result if it is not properly designed or tested and monitored. Proper training should be given to stakeholders in applying AI platform in ALT. Since AI is fast evolving, constant studies may be carried out to measure its implications on social, cognitive, behavior, and ethical, intellectual, and emotional aspects of learning and teaching. These are some of the references that I used in this paper in preparation of this for this paper, and I really appreciate your patient listening. If you have any questions, you can post them. My hearty thanks to the organizing committee and my facilitators once again, and it's a great time to be with you all. Thank you.